Hallelujah. Today's date is Sunday, August 23rd, 2026. The kind of darkness you see towards the end of 2027 and all through 2028 will be enormous, will be terrible. What will happen towards the end of 2027 and all through 2028, you will think the world has ended. Maybe you missed rapture, whereas it hasn't ended. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Towards the end of 2027, all through 2028 is going to be very, very dark. Very, very dark. Husband will look at wife discouraged. Wife will look at husband discouraged because of what will take place in those days. Not just in Nigeria, in the whole world. 2029 will be very mysterious. The 2020, the world is changing. The world is transforming totally. And you see what will happen all over the world. It will favor some to work against many, especially those that are not prepared. There's a lady I've not heard from for a very long time. Called me from Italy. Started talking to me, though I've not responded to her even till now. I said, man, I don't know, I don't want to make mistakes. That she was thinking of going into farming because of, she doesn't know, she don't want to make mistake that, So she wants to invest in Nigeria and have a farm here. Should the case it fails there, when they are returning back, so they'll have something to be sustained. The world is no longer the way it used to be. All the prophecies that has been given from this altar and a lot of altars beyond is about to come true. It will be painful for those who are not prepared. It will be painful for those who are not ready. Why will they not be ready? Because they don't understand times and season. We have passed the era where you walk blindly. You see the kind of men people maintain. I'm a man, You just, this kind of your routine of making money, trying to feed your family, it will fail. You almost go outside and not return back with anything. And I pity those who think I'm rearing chicken so people can sell just because I just want to do it. I pity them. It baffles me how a lot of investment will fail. There are some things you are doing now, it will not exist anymore. Yahoo will be nowhere to be found. It will be cancelled totally. The same way it's as if you see this hair smell kind of a thing. It was raining, you thought it would never stop because it was everywhere. That one, it will be eradicated permanently. Because why? Anybody that want to receive money from the international world, we have to happen through license. Just the same way, you see, you have banks, for example. You can just go there and pick money because you have an account in the bank. It will not be like that anymore. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So an institution will be owing your money. Your money will be with them. When you come and request for it, you have to be a partner of that institution. So when they are helping you receive money from wherever they are receiving it from, all your details and everything about you that they know will be very obvious. Though there's nothing like let money just come. Money, then we have IDs. 3-4 years from now. So your money will carry almost your face is what is being transferred. You get into a computer system with the face of another person. The system will reject it. Because every face will have the owner's fingerprint. To be eradicated totally. 3-4 years from now. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. Then you can be talking about a new Nigeria. But it's not going to happen the way you think. I said this thing last 2 years. That the new Nigeria, I saw it. We are praying for mercy for this next election. That's why you have to come out in mass and vote. Are you getting what I'm saying now? At times when we support somebody, I wonder how people are so dumb and daft that they are forgetting their brain at home. How can you have a voter's card now? You want to vote for party, for example, in this next election. You want to vote for party. I'm in this party, I'm in that party. There is nothing like party, bro. It has become religious. The party is just a cover-up. That people are not charged 50,000 if they catch you preaching in buses. He's just waiting for a second term to make his own Antichrist revealed. People will cry, bite their hand, and blood will come out. That's the truth. They say Christian pastors have scattered it, whatever, through religion. But they have made politics religion and put in APC in the same Muslim ticket. Who is it fool? Party has not ended many years ago. It does no longer exist. Are you getting what I'm saying? So nevertheless, towards the end, 2027, 28, it will be very dark. A lot of things will change. Some of the jobs you do now, it will be available anymore. Some of you will become farmers. It will be very good if you start on time. Because there will be no food. In 2028, there will be no food. It will be deadly, very serious. I'm giving you time that, it has been long I spoke regarding all this kind of a thing. A prophet is not somebody who makes noise every time. Prophet is somebody who comes to speak. I've spoken for a long while that you took for granted. To unless I even became angry that even if I talk now, you just listen. You are never changed. Just listen. You want to know which prophet and prophet is not prophet. But I'm telling you now because outside this, any other one that will be said will just be repeating the same thing. Are you getting what I'm saying? Go and prepare yourself. If you can't start your business, join somebody and do it on time. You can see what Christ Embassy is doing. Some persons are reacting and getting angry and said, Christ Embassy invented. I saw a video this morning that somebody posted a picture of Jerry Eze, wonderful brother, and posted the picture of Pastor Chris Oyakhilome on how Oyakhilome said he's inventing cars. And now Jerry Eze said we'll be using $300,000 to be supporting youths. Eze is a young guy. Pastor Chris have done that many times. Just that Nigeria are too daft, following the leading of poverty, feeling they are helping God. Whatever he's doing is a wonderful one. In fact, what he is doing is stealing my future because I don't have 300,000. So we'll get there. But Pastor Chris have done that many times. Christ Embassy is building their own ecosystem. That's the goal. So that everything they'll be using will be theirs. They are building it for the coming of the tribulation, the major one. Where water will be scarce, Christ Embassy will have their own government. Just like the way Catholic Church have Vatican. But not everybody can be there. Even if every other Catholic church fed up everywhere now, the Vatican City is a country. Pope is like a president in that city, inside Italy. That's the system Christ Embassy is building. And they have gone far ahead of a lot of churches. Because 2-3 years, a lot of churches you see today, churches will be very few. Very, very few. A lot of men of God you see today, they will no longer be pastors. It's either they return back to work under somebody who is approved, or they are nowhere to be found. Because you will be tried into test. The gift that they're calling, I saw it's going to be like an ecosystem here. A lot of ministries will come in. If you can't get your own partner with whoever is getting to survive in the last days, because it's going to be like the kingdom of Christ. So whatever they are doing, a lot of churches will be prepared, have already become cities for long. But they can only allow you in if you're able to prove your call. So if you really say you heal the sick, you prove it in their presence. If you say you prophet, you will prove it there. They will screen you to really show that you're a man of God. They will accept you in. A lot of people will fail from the door. Fed off. Because at that time there will be no poor to deceive. I'm saying this, some of you here. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Of course. Of course. I hope you are aware, the Elon Musk, the richest man in the whole world, a trillionaire now. He said, was it the next 5 years? Please, you correct me. Was it 5 years or 10 years? That people will not need to work anymore. Right? Huh? The next 5 years. 10 years. 5 or 10. Just carry 5, add another 5. And you got that people will not be working anymore. They are doing this thing to make sure everybody will be satisfied. There will be enough money for all. It's a lie. What they are letting you know is that the money will no longer be for everybody. And what will make you poor then is by whether you agree with them or not. You know now, a lot of places in America, robots are now taking over, even doing waiter in whatever. They want to make South Africa. You don't even know the reason why of recent South Africa started driving away the blacks. They want to establish this doctrine in Africa. And the only country available based on what they have signed is South Africa. So what they did was that they know they can't do those jobs. Because South Africa men, a lot of them are lazy. So it is the white that use black against black. Because they have an agenda for South Africa. In 2028, you see it manifest. As at the time you see everybody will be on lockdown, everybody will be whatever, you will see it. As at those days, it is robots that will be doing the job of a human, but because it will be too harmful for humans to come out. Once humans, the lockdown is lifted and humans are now free to work, no employment. So they will tell you, we have gathered enough finances through robots because they are machines. You can do how many hours of shift. Those guys don't have limits. So we have everything to profit you and your family, things like that. They will just give you something to sign. Do you agree or not? You will not discover, I read this thing in the Bible. I don't know, say that my generation go for come. Are you getting what I'm saying? So they want to strategize to remove almost everybody from their job, replace it with machines. It's very much now in China with machines. And at the end of the day, it will be by, you will not even need to walk, for example. As at the time you are at home, who will come out to protest when sickness is already, everybody will be facing something different. Very much. So when you be free from work, you discover the world you left when you entered inside. And the one you came outside to meet is two different worlds. The only thing that will sustain you then is if your job is not a professional job. Every professional work will lose value. Certificates will be useless. I saw this thing 2 years ago. What was the remedy I said you should go and do? Farm. I've been saying it for the past 3 years. But some thought it was still far. I said, go and farm. Enter into agriculture. Have major partnership and shares when it comes to such an establishment. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Donald Trump said something. I'll bring all this evidence in my next message. Donald Trump said that they were able to kick against, is it 5G they call it? 5G. As at the time they wanted to bring 5G, right? They said 5G is bad. That will be causing irritation to our skin and things like that. He said they are strategizing now that they have already passed it out that they are bringing 6G. You know what 6G is able to do? These are signs of the end time. That's what I'm trying to tell you. What 6G is able to do is that there will be a kind of satellite that can see through your clothes, and see your nakedness full, holy, in 3D kind of reflection. Are you getting what I'm saying now? So nobody will be able to sit down and you will not say you want to hide secrets. All this, hey Siri, hi Siri, hey Siri, there will be a time you will not need it. Because at that time, Siri will beat you. Those kind of, you press and you see your curtain opens, switch on lights on your behalf, switch on. They brought it so you could see how wonderful technology is. Because that will be the reflection for the end time. If you know what the devil is planning, you will appreciate, you will support Christ Embassy for doing what they are doing. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. A lot of things have changed, 100%. a lot of things have changed. There are a lot of documents that have been signed. I hope you are aware that they said it some time ago that they found a document in the US that they were the ones sponsoring Boko Haram during the Democrat administration. That means the white was paying black to kill blacks, to depopulate you so they can be able to control. And funny enough, it happens under your nose without you noticing that this thing is gradually coming to pass. The MTN and Glo now has the same code when you want to load the recharge card. Now you even hardly buy card anymore. Just transfer from your bag and it's loaded automatically. You think it's good news. It's good news because we are going to enjoy it for a while. But when we are living raptured, it will no longer be good news. So everything you should do is to make sure you don't remain and you are not left behind.